Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. So, I'm assuming now that the music stopped, you can hear me, according to my meters. So yesterday was a little bit crazy, so that's what prevented me from going live yesterday, and today hasn't been a whole lot better since Mom is still in the hospital. Yeah, so we're good. So yeah, Mom's still in the hospital. The surgery went kind of well, which, if nobody knows, my mom's been in and out of the hospital for the past month, really. So I'm 54. My mom is, somewhere in the 80s. Just to give you an idea, so she had she went in with one day with coming to find out it was a mild heart attack. And she had a lot of calcification. They did one stent, and it was more than what they bargained for. I think they basically, kind of ruled out the whole bypass, even though that would have been best. I think they ruled out the bypass just because of her age. So anyway, so she had one stent, then she went back about 10 days later, got another stent, and she went in yesterday to get a third stent, and they think she might have had another mild heart attack. Well, I say mild, another mild heart attack during the surgery. So she was supposed to come home today. She's staying there just to make sure her levels are all good. So I assume correctly, yeah. So it's been a crazy month, and even before that, Dad was in the hospital getting his stents and arteries cleaned out. So crazy March and April, and here we are almost to May. Today is my second son's birthday, Seth, and who is now 22. And yeah, so tons of stuff going on. Oh, and a daughter's getting married the end of May. So anywho, so let's play some music. Just gonna hang out with you for a little bit. There's gonna be a party tonight, so I'm not sure how long I'll be here, but we'll just get rolling and yeah, see where it goes. So hit me in the chat if there's any bothersome sounds or anything like that. As far as I know, I tested everything, and everything should sound and look pretty good. So well, I was gonna do Shadowlands first, but I think I'll play Bent But Never Broken. Nothing at all going on. Nope. Nothing at all. But this seems to be my normal life right now, just where there's just so much. So, sometimes I wonder why I get a headache. I know that one, but I don't think I know how to play it. What is that? Is that Journey? I don't know if that's asking for Journey Through the Rain or My Life is a Journey. But anyway, so let me know if you want me to play Journey Through the Rain. I know the song, but I don't know. I don't have an arrangement worked out. So I'll start with this one and see where we go from there. This is Bent But Never Broken. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad the audio sounds good. Thank you. That's I was working on it really hard today. Last week's stream, I tried something a little bit different, and it didn't bless me when I went back and listened to it. Even though it sounded okay, it wasn't. It was just okay. So I was trying to make it a little more vibrant, let's say, this time. All right. Well, I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to forgive me as I walk over here and have to use my closer vision. I can't see everything, all the chat like I normally do. So thank you for being here, everybody. Oh, excellent. Okay, things look good. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Hope your week's going good. All right, let's go. I haven't done this song for a while. It's funny because most of my gigs that I do right now, no, there's no reverb. So any of the reverb that you hear right now is just the instrument itself, which is pretty reverby. So if I can get Iris to not bark, so if I just tap on the wood underneath here, so you'll hear that maybe, and then or if I just do this, right? So you can hear the reverb there. So that's just all in the instrument. This is a very small room, so there's not a lot of reverb in here. A little slap back, but so yeah, no other real effects except for like I got some preamps and a little bit of EQ, and for those that even care or know what it is, something called reel-to-reel tape saturation on it. So that's a whole nother audio thing. So. But I'm thrilled to hear that it sounds good. All right. Oh, well, thank you. I never think about what you all. I never thought about the things that I'm used to hearing when I play this instrument. I don't think about explaining certain things about that. So, please ask away any questions you might have. And hopefully I don't get them lost in the chat. I don't have any moderators or anything like that. This is just me in my little studio here, so I don't have anybody moderating like I did back in the day when I would do stream. What was it called? I can't remember. I think it started with an S. Stitch? Wasn't Stitch. Anyway. I can't think of it now. All right. I'm going to do this song for you. This is, hopefully I can get through this one. This is Shadowlands. All right. I missed a call from the birthday boy, and okay. All right. So yeah, not only is mom still in the hospital, but dad's home alone, and he doesn't get around very well anymore, and he's got his own set of issues. So I'm keeping an eye on that too. Hopefully, I don't have to just like stop the stream and run out the door. How much does that cost roughly? I don't mind at all. Twitch, that was the name of it. I could not remember it. I was close with Stitch. Anyway, so this dulcimer here is hopefully, obviously, a high-end dulcimer. It has dampers. It's 5 octaves. It has a bunch of, I don't know if you guys can see the inlays around the sound holes in here, like the abalone inlays, just that kind of stuff. It has electronics inside. The dampers themselves cost close to, if not close to $1,000, close to $1,000, just because they're literally still handmade. So this instrument is 100% still handmade. Which, of course, I don't know what Taylor guitars or Martin guitars, I don't know if they're considered handmade anymore either. But anyway, so altogether, this is probably between $6,000 and $7,000, just because of all the extras that I have with it. So I think I've gotten one. I think my other one that I perform with mostly is the same size, just less kind of accoutrements, less flashy stuff on it. This is my. So that one probably would only cost about $500 to $5,500. So this one is the all the bells and whistles. So, which is really interesting because it's still a like I said, a handmade instrument, wooden. So there's still like buzzes and things like that happen with it. So it's very it's a very fluid instrument. It's got a lot of strings, a lot of moving parts. And so, yeah, anyway, hope that helps. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Again, forgive me if I seem a little more scatterbrained, but it's just been that kind of week. And I just wanted to go live. I wanted to do a live stream because I'm trying to do that a little more regularly. Let's see, what was I thinking of? Okay. If Iris is... I'll just do that. She's a very excitable dog, and she's right outside my window, and anytime someone comes outside or another dog from the house comes outside, she's just too excitable. Not sure if I want to use those. Let me try my other pair. So, this is really interesting. I don't know. I'll try this. So those that have seen me play often know that typically I play with these hammers like this, which if I turn it slowly sideways, you'll see it almost disappear. That's because it's flexible. It's carbon fiber, so it's very bendy. Has a lot of recoil, a lot of bounce, where the ones I was using just a little bit ago are just 100% wooden, acrylic handles, that but a wooden shaft, wooden head, no bounce unless I make it happen. And then this is like another type of carbon fiber. Hopefully you guys can see that good, but it has a different head than this one. So it's this one is a double-sided. So on this side is a some sort of felt rubber kind of thing, leather. On the other side is a harder, thinner leather. So it has more brightness and attack. Right? And then this one here, it's kind of like this one. Yeah, about the same. It feels a little bit different. It's got a lot more bounce to it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but a lot more bounce than that, or at least it feels like it. Anyway, and then my wooden one is even softer because I have 2 layers of leather and moleskin, and on the other side's a little more bright. So anyway, when I'm trying to learn a new drum rudiment or some sort, or I'm doing some practicing, you know, like double stroke rolls. I like to use wooden hammers because I can control the bounce a little bit more, and you just have more control over the hammers. With the carbon fiber, I think it's a purer sound tone-wise, so that's why I like them. It's a little more difficult to do highly rhythmic, or yeah, rhythmic would be a good way to put it. It's harder to do highly rhythmic things with these. I can still do it, it just takes more practice. So anyway, sorry, all that to say, I was going to play this song called Journey Through the Rain, and it's very rhythmic. So I'm going to try and do it with these, which I haven't played with for a while. So. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, nope, I'm going to start it again because I got to figure out my melody. There it is. Okay, here we go. Start again. That's a really good question. Okay, so I'll answer what got me interested in learning to play the hammered dulcimer. So the first person I heard play the hammered dulcimer was a guy by the name of Rich Mullins back in the 80s. And yeah, so then he passed away in mid 90s. I think it was 97. But I didn't, I heard it on his albums, and I saw him play it in concert, and it took me like forever to find one. I didn't get one until 1997, even though I knew about it. And I think I'd only saw one in person other than Rich Mullins, and a guy named Andrew Peterson had it in concert. And in between that time, well, maybe anyway. Yeah. So even growing up here in northern Indiana, this is supposed to be like a pretty big hub of hammered dulcimer, especially as you get into Michigan and Ohio. But anyway, so once I finally got my hands on one, then it quickly became my favorite instrument to play. And even though it was extremely frustrating, very hard to learn, and very hard to learn, but a lot of fun to play. Once I got to where I wanted to be, I've enjoyed it much more since then. So I'm sure that makes sense if there's musicians out there. Let's see. How do you keep track of your placement notes while playing? That's a good question. So trying to think of how to explain this. So all these white markers here that are all over the instrument. Iris. Okay, I'll just get warm. That's all. So all these white markers are just that. They're markers to help you keep track of where you're at. So this one right here in the middle of the instrument is middle C on the piano. So I know where that is, And I do have all the other notes memorized just because I've been playing now for 16 years. So it's kind of just muscle memory and playing the songs over and over and over again. So I will show you this though, because like if there's any musicians out there that play instruments, I always like showing this to people because they really kind of freak out about it. So middle C, right? So if I play a C major chord, it's C, E, and G, and then the octave of C there. So if I want to make that C major a minor, my half step is all the way across the instrument, all the way down here. So on Shadowlands, so that's what I was doing there, going down to hit my minor. So yeah, so that's a half step. If I'm in the key of G major, making it a minor, my half step is all the way over here. Not as hard. You'll see me do that on a lot of songs. If you caught track of Journey Through the Rain, I was going up to that B flat to make this F sharp minor a major. So that type of thing, you learn patterns and you just flat out memorize. That's that's all you can do. So yeah, so let me show you a little bit quickly. Well, I don't know how quickly. We're just live streaming, right? I always feel like I got to rush to the next thing and talk really fast. Then I get winded and my mouth dries out. So I should just relax a little bit. Okay. I don't really watch other people's live streams, so I don't know how just patient they are in talking and not worrying about getting back to the next song. And I just always think people are here to hear music, and that's it. So what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I think this is what I was going to show you. So this bridge here breaks these strings into a perfect fifth. So this is G, and that's D over there. So all the way up the instrument or down perfect fifths because they're right across from each other. So the same thing comes over here when you go across the valley, and because you guys are seeing a top-down view, you can't see this, but these bridges, right, if these bridges weren't here, the strings would just lay flat on the instrument, so this raises up the bridges. This string here goes all the way over here, but it goes under these two strings and through this hole on the side. And so you can, the only place you can play this note is in about that big of a space before you start hitting this other string. So from about here to here before you start hitting another string. So then when you come across the valley, this string goes under here, all the way under here, all the way to that tuning pen, and then raises up over here. So this one I can only hit right here. And eventually that one comes up then. So there's this, you know, crisscross kind of thing like that happening. So it's tuned in perfect fifths. Makes it really easy to play major scales and certain modes. Yeah, but it makes it really difficult to do anything chromatic. So you can do walk downs, right? But if you wanted to do a chromatic walk down, you'd have to do. And it gets even more wonky when you get to the lower notes, because then yeah, never mind, that's too much. Your half steps come way over here. So think about, well, let me show you this. So if I'm walking down chromatically, and this is a G, F sharp, then my F natural is over here. So I'm going down in scale, but moving up on the instrument. Anyway, so that's sometimes when I'm, especially when I'm reading music and playing, sometimes I'll just have these brain farts where the music goes down or up, and I have to do the opposite on the instrument to get that note, and I suddenly just have this brain fart, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it freaks me out. But it's so it's a very, very complicated, very interesting instrument, and so that's part of what makes it so much fun, though. Yeah, yes, exactly. How can we make this even more hard to play? Yeah. All right, so I don't know where to go from there now. I can't remember if I had a song in mind, but I will do. I was doing this song earlier, so hopefully I can remember it. Okay, I think I got it now. So this is a song I wrote when I was traveling down to Florida in the middle of January one time, and it was the first time I got to be a snowbird, because you know during winter, right? And so I got to go down to Tampa, Miami. Where else was I? Was over across the way from Tampa, which is Orlando. And anyway, so I stopped in Little Macon, Georgia, and for the night, and I had this because I was driving for hours at that point, and I guess I had a rhythm going through my head, so I pulled the dulcimer out and played this song live on Facebook, like in its very early stages. This is called Rhythm of the Road. think I played that song, one of my most memorable times that I played that song was I was out in New Jersey with some bandmates, and we were playing at an elementary school, and it was about that time when Baby Shark was really popular, and so we started playing that, and a bunch of kids stood up and started doing Baby Shark. It was awesome. So that song took on a whole new meaning for me. uh, Thank you. I'll throw this out there because I don't know if people know about it, and maybe repetition is what needs to be done. But you'll see. I think maybe you'll see. Maybe it's not pinned there anymore. But there's if you want to leave a tip, you can do so. There's a tip that you can leave in YouTube here. By hitting the little $ that's at the bottom of the or beside the chat, or there's a message pinned where it takes you to another page that gives you options of PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, debit card, that kind of thing. So anyway, just throwing that out there. If you guys want to leave a tip, it's much appreciated. So thank you for being here and listening to my music and my stories and my unique instrument. So. What did you guys think between the different hammers? Did that come across? I mean, it makes a huge difference here, but did those come across when I was using wooden hammers or the carbon fiber? Did that come through the computer speakers or the phone speakers? I'm just curious. With streaming, what do they call it, like dithering or whatever, compression and stuff like that. You never know if things like that come across. Ooh, I just hit a chord and I thought maybe I should do that one song. Simon and Garfunkel. I haven't done Simon and Garfunkel in a long time. Let's see if I can remember how to play this one. No, it's, between a thin or thick guitar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Very cool. Yeah, and in regards to that, yeah, if you use a heavy or a thin pick, that definitely makes a difference. But so depending on the style of song that I'm playing, but also it depends if I'm solo or if I'm actually recording, and then I have other instruments, that are on the recording. Then a lot of times, so I'll typically play with, I'll play with hammers that are more soft because I'm not a huge fan of the really bright attack that you get with this instrument. But when I have other instruments in there, it's amazing how I can almost get rid of all the low end, and what I mostly need is just the attack of the instrument. To cut through the mix and still be present. Where if you would, yeah. So if I would solo the hammer dulcimer track on a track that has like guitars and strings and stuff like that on it, it wouldn't sound quite as rich as this does. Because I have a little bit of EQ on this, but very, very little. So it's not altering the sound really greatly. All right, let me see if I can do this. It's been a really long time since I played this one. try something, but I can't remember it. Yeah, I had some missed melody notes in there, but hopefully I made up for it with the ending. I like that song a lot. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Let's see what time it is. I better do one more song and then call it a night. Sorry, you are important to me. Can you tell me when you're done with the live? Yep, Mom's not getting home tonight. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the tip, Joyce. Appreciate that. Hey, it's fine. I sincerely, I don't think people understand how, you know, when you do a little live like this and you know, if you get 10 people giving you $10, that's $100, you know, so that's $100 I didn't have today. So thank you so much. And I know what it's like to be financially extremely tight, and you know, and so you can't buy a t-shirt, you can't, you know, you can barely buy somebody a cup of coffee, kind of a thing. So I everybody is at all different stages in life and places, financial issues and stuff like that. So I am very grateful that anybody would choose to give their hard-earned money to me. So so thank you. Trying to think of what song to play for you, so let me noodle for a little bit and then I'll see if I hit a chord that that makes me think of something. Well, I didn't think of anything, so let's do a fall back on. I always like playing this song. music started. And now you can't hear me? That was probably because of that music was going. What the heck? Okay, that's not playing. That'll teach me. Let me make sure this one isn't playing. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm not sure when that started. Hopefully that wasn't going while I was, I might have hit something on my keyboard transporting it over here. I was just suddenly looking at my meters and going, holy crap, there's a lot of things happening in there. Okay. Always fun to learn more about that. Well, yeah, it's great to see you guys. So thanks again for hanging out. It's nice to see everybody. Appreciate your those that left tips. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. So y'all have a great day. This is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Have a great weekend. And hopefully I will see you. Uh-huh. I have no idea what was playing because I just see it. No, that was not mine. Anyway, have a great weekend. I will see you next Wednesday. That's when I have the next live stream scheduled. Same time, same place. So, gotcha. Okay. So, all right. God bless you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Have a good night. Love you.